Yo, yo, what's up? Century City. Back at it, man. Another one, man. Century City this time. Yeah, man, things looking good. Things looking nice at Century City. You know how we do, you know how we do. That's an answer simple question, right? Let's say you're obviously in South Africa now, right? So I'm in South Africa and things are different in South Africa, obviously. You know, things are not the same like where they are back home. You know, when you travel to a foreign country, you got to do like the Romans do, like they say. You know what I mean? So when the Romans when the Romans play with fire, when you're in Rome, you do like the Romans do, right? So when the Romans play with fire, you know you have to play with fire as well. You know what I mean? And that's how you have to do keep it real. You know? Yo, the beauty in the mall, bruh. The beauty in the mall, for real, for real. Check this out. So anyway, I was about to say this now. So have you ever thought of this, right? What if your significant other, right, is in a totally different country, right? You know what I mean? Let's say like your significant other is in Russia or in China or Sweden or wherever, you know? What if your significant other is totally not on your continent? Are you willing to get a passport? Are you willing to travel the world in search of this um, soulmate of yours? Are you willing to do that, or are you just satisfied being where you are, and then you're just going to try your best to look for your soulmate wherever you are? Are you that type of person who's willing to go overseas, you know, to travel the world and look for your significant other? So my whole point of this video is like to encourage people not to be afraid, you know, to because we are so comfortable in our comfort zones, right? It's like we don't want to move. We're afraid of change or the unknown, so to speak. You know what I mean? A lot of people just they have this scared feeling, you know, of going abroad because they don't know anybody there and who you're gonna land, who you're gonna come to, who you're gonna arrive at, where you're gonna arrive at. You know, you don't know anybody in that specific place. You know what I mean? So, are you willing to take that chance to go and find? Let me just check what's in here and see if I have something in here. Are you willing to take that chance? You know what I mean? Of going overseas and going to see, maybe you could find that person that you're looking for. You know what I mean? A lot of people are scared to travel, so they don't because you just, like I said, you know, it's this whole comfort zone thing. You know what I mean? But I think we should embrace traveling. You know what I mean? Because nobody wants to die single, base. You know, like so to speak. You know what I mean? So nobody actually wants to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know of anyone who's just willing to be single on their own. You know? So is this the hair thing? No, this is the thing. Oh, yeah, it's here, it's here, it's here. I might get it, I might get it, I might get it here. I might get it here. I might get it here. If I don't, then I will see. See, is it here? But nah, it's not this one. It's 29, 29, 29, 29 range. Coconut. Coconut. It's gonna be olive oil as well. Olive oil, hemp seed oil. Hemp seed oil, hemp seed oil. It's gonna be this one here, but then connected. I was looking for gift food, but now what? Yeah. Man, it's not gonna last, man. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. Okay, we gotta go do that. Okay, let's go. So anyway, okay, we didn't get it. Sorry, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. Gotta try another store. Gotta try another store. So like I was saying, you know, so we're always afraid to try new things, you know, because of distance and you don't know who, you don't know where. So are you that type of person who's adventurous, who's willing to go out and try new things, see new places, make new friends? Are you an outgoing person? Are you adventurous? Or are you just that type of person who just wants to be indoors by yourself? Are you like a loner? You know what I mean? Are you a lone wolf? Or are you a, what they call this? A social, a people's person, you know what I mean? So if you are a people's person, are you willing to get a passport? Or do you have a passport? And are you willing to go to different places and see different things? You know what I mean? When experience different things. So my whole thing is the world is becoming smaller with the whole internet thing, right? So the internet has made the world smaller. So we become so uncomfortable, we become so comfortable with online. So we're not, when it comes to online, we're willing to explore because it's in the safety of our homes, of our workspaces, you know what I mean? But are you willing now to jump, to make that jump from online to offline? You know what I mean? From online to offline, and then going to explore and see if you can actually get your better half, you know what I mean? So I don't know. For a lot of people, I just feel like we're afraid. You know, a lot of people are just too scared. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm asking the question, like, what would you do? Like, if you're, what would you do if your significant other, like, you're a godly person, you know, your other somebody is in Russia, in China, or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I always ask that question to people, like, and most people, unfortunately, most people don't. They won't. They're like, nah, I'd rather look for a person here. I'd rather deal with what I know than to deal with what I don't know. Like that whole saying of rather the devil you know than the devil you don't, you know? But what if the devil you don't is much more better than the devil you know? You know what I'm saying? So we got to think about that as well, you know? So I don't know if you're willing to, I don't know if you're that type of person who's willing to do things like that, you know? So yeah, man, if you, let me know what you think about it because I think it's a topic worth exploring. I think it's a topic worth, you know, investigating as well. I heard this other, I watched this documentary about passport bros, you know, where brothers in America are basically, where brothers in America are basically preferring to go overseas, you know what I mean, and look for spouses, and look for partners basically, you know. And then the local women in America are complaining because these passport bros are traveling the world, and then they are left with no partners, you know. And it's a sad scenario that people have to leave the countries of birth, you know, and then having to travel the world just to look for a significant other, man. It's a tragedy, but that I might get it here. Do I? Do I? Do I? So it's a tragedy when that happens. So let's see. Do we have it here? Do we get it here? Do we get it here? No. It's not here. It's not here. It's not. See, they got this one here. Coconut, coconut, coconut. Don't think we have it in your country, but okay, we have it in our country. Something ours like yo, even from here though. Nah, it's gotta be coconut, it's gotta be coconut. So it's another brand. So here's here, but it's also another small one here. Damn, bro. I don't know the big one. And the big one works out much cheaper because now, oh, dude. So there's two brands, right? There's this coconut, 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 coconut. Yo, you guys are gonna have to. Yo, this company is gonna have to pay me money because I'm promoting this damn brand. You know what I mean? And I'm not really into promoting brands, but okay, I've got to be promoting this brand, even though I'm showing this brand on camera, and then they want to see it that it's on camera. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is it, coconut. But they don't have the big one, so I'm looking for the big one. You know? There's this like a tub. It's like a bucket-looking thing. This one they normally have, but they don't have it. So now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, dude, what do I do? What do I do? I buy this small thing and it doesn't work out. And then it doesn't work. Okay. So, like I was saying now, so are you that type of person who's willing to travel the world when you see meet your partner? Because like America has these passport bros, you know, and like they call them the passport bros. So the passport bros are basically living America in pursuit of love elsewhere, like you know, in Colombia and wherever else, you know. So I don't know if it's a bad thing because the women are saying it's a bad thing because they are being left lonely, you know, because the men are traveling abroad looking for love abroad. The guys are complaining because of the demands, you know, of the local women, you know, and they're saying that foreign women are much easier to get along with. They go with the flow. The demands are much less and reasonable, you know, and realistic as well. You know what I mean? And well, the Americans are putting so much pressure. So the Americans are putting so much pressure on the American brothers to, I don't know, to do more than what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Holla!